are back for another year of the Global Student Entrepreneur Awards. Every year, the Entrepreneurs Organization hosts a prestigious competition in search of students who have found the balance between their academics and running their own business. This year is no exception. Join us as we travel around the world to meet the brightest minds of tomorrow, the disruptors who do not accept the status quo, but instead feel it their duty to take action and address the challenges they see all around them. The world is at a tipping point, and these students are tipping the scales in the right direction. I'm Nicole Bannister, and this is StartItUp. This season of StartItUp, we meet with our students as they prepare to compete in their regional quarter finals. Members of the Entrepreneurs Organization have the difficult task of acting as both judges and mentors throughout the competition, guided by the 4 core values of EO: trust and respect, thirst for learning, think big, be bold, and together we grow. Now, our first stop is India, which is home to 1.4 billion people. One of them is Raghav Mishra, who, together with his childhood friend and roommate, started Doubt Connect, an online platform helping small schools across India thrive.
I am Raghav Mishra. I'm 22 years old. I'm currently in Manipal, Karnataka. I'm the founder CEO of Doubt Connect. Doubt Connect is an after-school learning and tracking platform for small schools in India. We essentially provide our APIs, custom apps to schools to help them with their learning outcomes using deep technology and AI and machine learning. You can never improve your learning outcomes if collectively people don't learn better. So I think that was the biggest triggering problem that we saw. We realized that, wait, there's a bigger problem that we need to solve, which is poor learning outcomes in schools. So currently we work with schools. We become their technology partner in a nutshell. I was born in Kanpur, India. I was never shy for sure, but I used to get hurt very quickly. I'd fall down and get hurt and then start crying to get attention. One great thing that has happened with me is I've done away with sensitivity. I think right now when you run a company, you're supposed to be very rational. So I think rationality is something that I've developed in a very large scale. I think that is something that has transformed in me in a very big way. Me and Vaibhav, my co-founder, we were in the same boarding school. So that's how we really met. He used to boast a lot about, I'm good in that, I'm good in this. But it was only when he was told to show his skills, I came to know how good he was in certain things.
The journey for both of us since then has been more of a roller coaster, I'll say. Having a smooth friendship, that's what people call these days. We haven't had that. We've had a roller coaster. About his positives, if I were to say. He's a pretty rational guy, and that's what a company needs in terms of balance. From my side, I'm a little empathetic towards things. So that's why we bring balance. And of course, the guy is very passionate about the product.
I get my motivation from everything good that happens around us. But most importantly, it's important that I get motivated by myself so that every day when I wake up, I'm excited to work. I'm very close to the value that empathy matters a lot. And empathy can be achieved only by, bringing down your ego. Together we grow as a value is also very important. And I think it's also important that we are Indian at heart and global in spirit. There's just so much to be done and I'm really excited.
If we talk about the values of EO, I'd say the one that resonates the most tied to the accelerator program is together we grow. And it is how as entrepreneurs do we help each other, hold each other accountable for what we say we're going to do every month in our business. And then the next month we show up and we say, we share, did we achieve what we promised that we were going to achieve or not?
So as an entrepreneur, regardless of your age, it's difficult. You know, it's the hard knock school of business. And so you're learning on your own and you're going through those hard experiences all by yourself. Imagine doing all of that and being a young student, having to carry the workload of school, university. And I know that through entrepreneurism, it can be very difficult, it can be lonely. And so for me, GSEA is important because it gives these students a community where they're with like-minded individuals who are pursuing their studies as well as their passion of entrepreneurism.
Have you ever stopped to think about your makeup and where all those mascara cartridges go after you've used them? Or what about all the detergent we use in our washing machines to clean our clothes? Where do they end up and what impact do they really have on our environment? Let's meet two students with those exact questions. Paige D'Angelo is from the United States, and her startup, Air Cosmetics, aims to rid our environment and landfills of all of the excess waste caused by the makeup industry. Then we hop across the pond to catch up with Gernot Zimmermann, a brilliant young mind from Germany with his invention, Refresher Box, a device that cleans your clothes by just using air.
My name is Paige Lee D'Angelo. I am a senior here at Drexel University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm studying public relations and entrepreneurship and innovation. In my first year at Drexel, I already changed my major, started a business, completely changed my career and outlook on life because of the experiential learning. I learned what I don't want to do and I learned what I really do want to do. I was definitely a busy bee as a child. I was super interested in everything. I was super creative. So I got into dance when I was about 1.5 years old. Sometimes where I lack words, dance makes up for it. I can express how I feel through dance. And as big as a part of dance is, makeup just goes along with that. Air Cosmetics is a sustainability cosmetic company. We created a mascara formula that holds the shape of a tablet, and it's water soluble, so it allows you to replenish and refill your mascara rather than throwing out the unit each time. It's an all-inclusive, waste-free mascara. We put so much pollution into this air and we pollute the grounds, our landfills, and I've dedicated myself to helping clean the air, which is partially where the name comes from. I chose to come to Drexel because basically my family couldn't afford to put all 3 of us in college, but my dad was able to get a job at Drexel University. My dad is probably the coolest person I know. He's secretively a very creative person. He can sing, he loves to perform. All he does is always with me and my sisters in mind.
We always joke that Paige basically raised herself. She's been nonstop. Since she was 2, she's always working towards a goal. It's incredible that she's achieved the things she has, and I'm super proud.
He knows, I hope he knows how much I credit my opportunities and my ability to do what I do to him. He wanted the best for his 3 girls. So I just hope he knows how much it means to me, all the work that he did. Really, what got me here was my family and just my story growing up and the need for myself to have this product, also the need for the environment to have this product. That's what drives and pushes me to do this. I'm about to graduate, and a lot of people are saying, oh, what are you doing when you graduate? And my plan is to do this as long as I can. I want to do it until I make a difference. Knowledge is definitely something that's really important to me, and I know that with that I could accomplish anything. So that's why I'm not afraid to tackle this business on my own, because I know just by learning from other people, I could do it.
For me, entrepreneurship is what gets a country forward. It develops a country. The entrepreneurs, not the government, not the officials, it's us, the entrepreneurs. So in this ecosystems of entrepreneurship, GSEA, it's where everything begins. So if we as EO can help these kids do a better job, we're gonna help them be better entrepreneurs, better business owners, and that's gonna impact not only them, their families, but it's gonna involve and improve the community, the country. So I think we can make the difference through GSEA.
My name is Gernot Zimmermann. I study mechanical engineering here at the RWTH Aachen University in Germany. My company is Refresherbox. A washing machine uses tons of water and detergent. The Refresherbox doesn't need any washing powder and no water. We are just based on physical methods. It's a combination of different physical methods like light of different wavelengths, temperature modes, air pressure, and active oxygen in order to remove the germs, the bacteria, the fungi, the viruses in the textile. The Refresherbox can change our impact on our environment, and I see in that the future. I grew up with parents who studied chemistry, and therefore we always did some small experiments at home. There was always this looking for new innovations, looking for something to test and to try out, to really experiment. And this is what I think I took into life. My parents are the biggest supporters of my career. They pushed me and helped me not just one business, but 3 businesses to grow them and to get them onto the market and out there.
For sure, Gernot is a person who wants to make the world better. He's not so much competitor, he's a fighter for a better world.
He never gives up, he will never give up, and even if he doesn't win, he will gain experience.
I guess one of my biggest strengths is to combine, on the one side, the nerd technology side, and on the other side, to actually go out there and talk with people and tell about the ideas, which is of course needed in entrepreneurship to grow your business and actually create more impact. The world is changing right now. We have a big crisis in terms of our environment. We need to find new and innovative solutions. And this is what I want to transmit with Refresherbox. For me, GSEA is a true opportunity to actually show the world that we can change and use technology to actually make a better living, to reduce our impact on the environment, to make use of modern technologies to change the world.
One advice that I could give is all entrepreneurs need to challenge to new things, because challenging to new things that we have never done, we have to do it. That's an entrepreneur.
Unique challenges require unique solutions and even more unique entrepreneurs. Stanley Samba started Ngeli Foods, a food processing company in Kenya that is strengthening food security by specializing in bee products. Let's go visit him to find out more.
My name is Stanley Somba. I'm from the Republic of Kenya, Nairobi City. I'm studying a Bachelor's of Business in Information Technology at Strathmore University, Kenya. The name of my company is called Ngeli Foods. It's a business producing bee products, and we are specializing in organic products. So we have honey and we have beeswax. Those are our two main products. And then we also offer services. If you want to maintain your beehives and so on, we are the guys to call. So I started Ngeli Foods because my parents were first practicing beekeeping, but they were very busy in the city, and so it was not well maintained. They gave me the opportunity to take over the company, and now it's become big. We've been able to optimize the bees and also manage the productivity, and have reached 100 hives. And from the 20 hives, we're producing 30 kilos, and now the 100 hives are producing a ton per year. So I'll use what I've been studying in university in my business, first to make it a data-driven company, whereby we'll be relying on the data to make insightful choices and outcomes for the business. And then secondly, also to maybe automate the business in the long run. So by that, I mean to have hives that maybe even harvest themselves, or hives that will notify us when the honey is full. There's such a big opportunity in the IT world and also farming to just partner together. I was born and brought up in Nairobi. Younger me was very calm and collected, very disciplined, I assume. My parents should say that better. Very composed, I suppose. In my house, we are 4 children. So 2 elder sisters who are very amazing, and 1 younger brother who's a champion. My parents, first of all, give me love, resources, accommodation, the entrepreneurial spirit in me, because both of them are entrepreneurs, so it's come to me as well.
He knows what he wants. He's courageous, he's humble.
When he sets to do something, he goes for it. He has big plans, because he tells me even he wants to have some kind of forests to create a natural habitat or environment for bees. So I asked him where he's going to get the money to buy that land. He said, he'll pursue it, and he knows he'll do it. We'll support him as the parents where we can. It's amazing for us to see him grow and succeed.
Part of what I do is teaching, and teaching started as a community-based attachment while in university, which is compulsory at Strathmore University, but it quickly became something that I love doing and very rewarding to help young minds develop new skills.
Stanley has supported me a lot in my passion to mentor the young kids. He's a role model, and he has good character. And I think the kids naturally follow him. He's like a magnet to the kids.
As a school, we need a teacher who is able to create hope to the learner, so that the learner can see light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that whatever we are working on, it is too heavy now for now, but there is hope at the end of the journey. With the knowledge that he has and the determination that he has, that boy is like to go very far.
My purpose in life is to bring hope to people in every aspect that I am in. Life is more than what people think, because people wake up and try and look for money. But life in general is about the interaction with people. And once you master that, wealth will just come one way or another. The EO values are very big for me personally as Stanley, and I really do believe in all 4 of them. But one that really stands out is think big and be bold, because there's no limit in this world, literally no limit. So by that, I think we should just think big and be bold in all our activities as we continue growing together as a community.
So there's one EO value that's always spoken to me, and I think it's the reason I joined EO, is to think big and be bold. And I encourage everyone, both in my chapter and other people that I meet in EO, to reflect on this value again and again. In today's world, we all need to dare to think beyond what is possible, and we need to be as bold and courageous as possible.
We've met 4 inspirational students and their businesses. Let's join them as they compete with other young entrepreneurs in their respective regional quarterfinal competitions. India, Turkey, the USA, and South Africa all play host to the regional quarterfinals of GSEA. Let's go check it out. This year, 1,100 students entered the competition from 40 different countries. 100 local competitions were held and 10 national competitions. From here, the students advanced to the regional quarterfinals, then the global semifinals, and ultimately the global finals, where we will name the GSEA 2023 Global Champion. The judging works as follows. Each student will receive a score out of 100. 70% will be based on the entrepreneur. Do they have what it takes to endure entrepreneurship's ups and downs? And the remaining 30% will be based on the business.
I'm Aditi Chaudhary and I'm the GSEA chair for EO Pune. And we're very proud to be hosting the global quarterfinals here in Pune. It's very exciting to see all these young entrepreneurs run their businesses while they're studying, and some of the ideas are just phenomenal.
Of course, there's a lot of excitement around competing with the best of minds across the country and across the Southeast Asian countries.
These student entrepreneurs, if they're one thing, they are courageous and they are bold.
It's a huge opportunity for me to network, to meet with new people.
It's not about the excitement, it's about the platform this offers to emerging entrepreneurs like us.
Believing in yourself and trusting your gut can be the key to success.
I'm actually very super pumped right now, just ready to sort of go there and give my best and probably win it. So it all started in May 2021 when we were in the middle of our exams. I was not an entrepreneur, I was just a student struggling to get through exams. We were looking at the current solutions that were available to just do an instant study, right? Where I have an exam the next day, I want to get a revision. How do I do that? So there were no solutions available in the internet. And that was a problem that resonated with a lot of people, my friends as well. All of us talked about it, and then we started talking to students. And they were the ones who told us that, the current platforms that they were offered weren't really fulfilling the cause of learning better, right? Or even forget learning better, learning with better outcomes.
So Raghav came out with this brilliant idea saying that why don't we be networking with the existing teachers and we connect them with the students who need a solution for this topic.
I think this is a great time to building something for your own, right? Not only in India, but across the globe. I think this is a great time to build because you've got technology in your hands, the internet is in your hands, there's data in your hands. I think for a lot of people or participants, this is just gonna be a very big thing, right? A pitching to an investor or pitching to a judge. I think for us, me and Vaibhav, that's our bread and butter, right? We've been doing it to sustain our company. We've talked to so many investors, had so many rejections that we've at least trained ourselves good in pitching. So I think I know what my company is all about. So I think I'm in a very comfortable space to win in Pune.
It's so surreal to be here. It's my first time in San Diego, but just to be a part of this organization and this competition, it's so surreal.
I think it's like all at once. I'm experiencing excitement and I'm scared, I'm anxious.
This environment is just really cool, meeting all the EO members and also just meeting the other fellow participants.
The fact that they brought us all here into one room, the in-person connection makes such a difference. This competition allows you to really open up and talk about your story and what brought you here.
These kids are truly incredible. Like what they do and how they think and the global scale just blows my mind.
To connect with these student finalists who are building paradigm-shifting businesses and are really using their own life experiences to help improve the world, that's so heartening and rewarding, and that's really what makes GSEA special as it is.
I'm about to go on and pitch, and I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous, but it's time to just share my story with another group of people. Good luck. Thank you so much. In the United States alone, there are 106 million daily mascara users. So you can imagine there is at least 212 million mascara containers thrown out into our landfills every year. So I looked online for a reusable product with a good formula, but I couldn't find it. So I said, well, this is a pretty good idea. Maybe I should teach myself how to formulate mascara. And that's exactly what I did. And within 12 hours and only $20, I created the first ever dissolving mascara tablet. The formula I created myself, and then I sent to a team of cosmetic chemists in Florida, and they tested it to make sure it was vegan, organic, it's cruelty-free. They had it FDA tested. GSEA has been one of the coolest competitions I've ever been a part of. It's my first time in San Diego. It's my first time really traveling far for my business. So I'm really excited about that. And of course, a little nervous too to pitch in front of these amazing entrepreneurs. That blew up my platform, and since then I have shifted.
So, when we look at judging for GSEA, it's quite unique. This is not a pitch contest, right? If you go out to any other contest, it's all about the business, the business, the business. This is not only about the business, but it's about the individual and their journey. When you look at such a diverse pool of businesses, what do we do? How do we really judge? So for us, it's really easy. We actually look at our core values. So 70% is based upon core values. How are they able to maintain the business aspect and the education aspect? Do they fulfill that? If they do, they get 10 points or lower. And then the other portion is the 30%. Where do you see this business going? Is this a billion-dollar business? Is this a business that's giving back? We talk about Paige. Well, Paige is 100% giving back because she has a product which is going to be sustainable. So that's what makes her unique, her business unique. And so these are the ways that we look at a diverse pool of businesses, but are able to pull it back into these 100 points that they could get.
Let's pop into the European Regional Quarterfinals hosted in the majestic city of Istanbul.
I feel pretty excited about pitching today. I've practiced it like a million times. It's been great to talk to people, to take my mind away from it as well, so I'm just really looking forward to it now.
I've presented this presentation over 1,000 times. I've pitched it to people, I've pitched it to companies, I've pitched it to investors. We highlighted the mistakes I've made and we made them better.
I believe that all these movements ahead, it really helps us to just grow.
There are very few competitions that understand the value of people and students struggling to combine life and studies. It's amazing that it gives you this chance to shine and show your work.
It is bringing together people from across the world. You have the small regional first competitions, but then coming here, you finally meet people from other countries, but still doing something socially so important.
Every year I'm surprised to see the level of students, the people who come, the ideas they have, and half of them I want to invest, I want to join, I want to help, I'm there. And then when that happens, you want to do more, you want to meet more, you want to experience more. And the fact that this is scaling or growing is unbelievable.
The passion that I get, that I feel from the entrepreneurs that are coming through this, I'm talking about the GSEA, I'm talking about Accelerator, all these young people who have ideas, I just feel an immense sense of connection with all these people.
We're developing the future of washing, and already now scientists prognose that in 20, 30 years, we will not have enough fresh water anymore. So we need to find solutions in order to change that. In the moment I'm gonna enter that room, I'm gonna know that I will show the judges what we do and how we can change the world. With the refresher box, we can save up to 1 gigaton of CO2. And this will be a true disruption of the current industry. Our refresher box works perfectly easy. You just hang your clothes inside, you plug the refresher box in the electricity, and you start. After 30 minutes, your clothes are ready to wear again. We combine light, we combine active oxygen, temperature modes, and air pressure in this box, which is generated, for example, by fans and by different sources, electronic sources in the box, which then freshen up your textile. The refresher box can be used in so many industries, not just at home to reduce your personal amount of resource wastage. We can use the refresher box in fitness centers, in hotels, in bowling centers when you have this very nasty, a little bit sweaty shoes from the last person. So there are huge opportunities with the refresher box, not just at home. I'm so happy to be part of GSEA and now to go to the European final, to actually show the world what our innovation can do and to discuss with them about our problems in the world and how we can actually solve them.
It's time to bring it home. The Middle East, Pakistan, and Africa regional quarterfinals were held right here in Cape Town, the mother city of South Africa. Let's go have a look.
It's extremely exciting to be here today. One thing I can say is it's my first time in Cape Town.
I feel really good, I feel really humbled because I believe this is a journey that we've taken all of us, not I alone. My team, my family members.
I have a team behind me. I have a group of mentors who have been walking me through till a few minutes ago, so it feels really nice.
I've been through many experiences ever since I started my first startup. Many failures, many trials, many errors, many mistakes that I made. And I think all of those experiences brought me here today.
The GSEA, in my opinion, is EO's ultimate product offering because it focuses on the collective and it gives back to the communities that we belong to. And what I admire the most about GSEA is that it's preparing future entrepreneurs to be successful and to be conscientious.
It's like an ecosystem. They're building an ecosystem of entrepreneurs just to help each other.
The GSEA journey has been a long journey. Like most of it happened online, you know, so it's really good to be actually here, out, meeting people.
So everything that I'm feeding my mind right now is positive, purely positive. I definitely feel a little bit of nerves, but I'm trying to breathe every second. I'm trying to just hold myself and remind myself that I've made it here so I can make it more and more and more. Yes. So the traditional way of beekeeping involves using log hives. That is a tree, and then they remove the log and remove the inner flesh in it. And then the bees enter there, produce honey, and it's not sustainable because you harvest everything, including the bees. So you really harm the bees. And so the modern way of beekeeping is using the modern beehives, which has two chambers, where the queen bee is and where the honey is. The impact of my business is divided into four. So firstly of all is the impact, the social impact, whereby we work with the bee farmers. Secondly is the economic, whereby we uplift the farmers and they're able to produce honey, and hence the honey is transitioned into money. Thirdly is the environmental, whereby the bees are able to pollinate the plants and create a good environment just for the planet. And then fourthly is the healthy impact, whereby once we consume organic bee products, we're able to have healthier lives. Next up is the global quarterfinals that will be held in Cape Town, South Africa. In the beginning of the year, I'd actually created a vision board where I'd planned the things that I wanted to do this year, and one of them was traveling. So this is a dream come true.
all seem pretty confident, but will their nerves hold? Join us next time on StartItUp to see who makes it through to the semifinals of this year's Global Student Entrepreneur Awards. See y'all next time.